What's up, everybody? This is Anime Squad Podcast, episode 70. I'm your host, Omar.
And this is David.
And this is Josh.
And yes, as you can hear, welcome back, Josh.
I'm back, baby.
Yes, sir. And it's good to have him back. And don't forget, like, comment, and subscribe. Share everything we're cool. You know, all that good stuff helps the channel grow, motivates us to keep doing this weekly. And further ado, let's just jump into the shows, because we like every week we have a lot of shows and we have a lot to talk about. Starting with How Will Sakura Rebuild the Kingdom, episode 6. And yeah, man, our MC
he overheard some spooky stuff.
Yeah, some gossip, which
Which I always found it funny. As I was watching the episode, I was like, dude, they're being so loud about government affairs in this restaurant that they know one of the main employees is like right hand man to the king, and they're being so loud. I'm like, can you be any less self-aware over where you are?
And it confused me. Like, I know they're in school outfits and they're disguised, but like, come on, you could tell that's the king or something like that.
They got that Clark Kent disguise, dude. Yeah, just the glasses. That's it.
God, man, it was just like whatever. But yeah, like Josh was saying, they were being loud, being like, "Yeah, I'm gonna betray this kingdom. Screw
I'm gonna
this.
betray the kingdom."
I'm gonna join the other side. They're way cooler than us.
And she's like, "Hey, no, you can't do that. I love you." And he's like, "I'm gonna do it."
I don't care.
And she's like, "No,
me.
please don't rethink it." He's like, "No, I'm gonna do it."
I'm
like, why though? Why do you hate him so bad? What did he do? Nothing wrong.
It's because he's the new king, bro. No one likes the new king like that. So.
He looks kind of. I guess he looks kind of normie.
Oh, okay. Yes. When they were showing off like the other leaders and how they're very professional, they look cool in their outfits, and then here comes our MC, just normal drip. I'm like, bro,
plain as outfit, man.
I always in all these isekais, every single isekai I think I've ever seen, they never get good drip ever.
No,
they always
never.
just keep the same shirt they wore when they were isekai. It's so weird. Like,
but
why don't they actually get some good clothes?
I think
I
think out of all the isekais I've seen, this guy has the most boring outfit of all of them.
He has literally the worst drip.
Yeah.
Of all of them.
And I can understand why this guy wanted his Halbert, why he wanted to betray him, bro. So
yeah, I would want him to be my king. I'm like, you got zero drip, dude. Absolutely negative drip.
Yeah, you could put on the food channel for us. Thanks, by the way.
You put on the food channel.
So yeah,
we gotta know about the kings and stuff.
Yes, how they're planning to maybe overthrow him. Yeah, right. That was the whole thing of this episode. They wanted to like.
Now I was confused about like the dukes and stuff like that. Is he like the king over the entire like continent, or is he just the king of his one section?
One section.
Because they refer to them as different titles.
Yeah, no, it's one section, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
because they were talking about the other countries, and I was like, is he the king of every single country, or is he just like?
That's why I got confused too, like because
they talked about prime ministers and stuff like that before.
And like in the very beginning of the episode, they talk about like how one's like the army, one's the navy, one's like Air Force and stuff like that.
So I think he's just the king of everything, which is even funnier when you think about it in that aspect, because this guy just gets isekai'd, comes in, and he's the king of everything.
Yeah, well, except the demons, because like that's the one like they're trying to fight against. So
trying to understand, because you know the girl can talk to them, so it's like if they use her ability, then that's really extremely useful, because they can like form a relationship with them instead of fighting them.
Yeah, find peace.
But then of course our MC, I guess it's the conversation.
Yep. And in the conversation, just
takes him to the room.
Oh yeah, trying to look all cool in front of them with his group and stuff.
And then of course the whole cliche with the glasses thing.
Of course, man, we have to. This is anime, isn't it? We gotta do the glasses move. We got to, bro.
You don't wear glasses in real.
Hey, man, but you know you got glasses. You have the urge, bro. You have the urge to do it. I guess.
Jeez.
What, to push them up?
Yep.
Yeah.
I do it the anime way all the time because it makes me feel cool.
Yeah, it makes you feel powerful, right?
Yeah, I'm like,
You fool.
you couldn't see me while I was doing it right there.
Oh,
You fell for my trap card.
oh my god.
Also, I wanted to say we got some romantic development between our two main leads, and it was pretty awkward.
Awkward.
Yeah, it was a little awkward because he was like, you're all right. And she's like, what the hell does that mean? He's like, she's like, what?
Because he says it's all right. Because now that he knows that he can have his own harem, he's looking at that dark elf real delicious. You know?
The dark elf is like, how do I have to pretend to be asleep here? Like, come on.
So, you know.
No, I couldn't. I wasn't here for the last episode, but yeah, they literally said it's fine.
Yeah,
You can
it's
just-
fine.
you
Yeah.
can just have
Harems are good.
Multiple
8
wives. is fine.
wives.
Yeah, 8 wives are fine.
And even Licia is like, I wouldn't mind you having like 8 extra women. I'm like, bruh.
we're adapting the Mormon way.
any more than that, those off limits. You get 9, it's done. I can't do that.
Yeah, now you're like a 9-timer.
Oh,
No, you're a 9 time. Ooh, reference.
Oh yes, reference.
no, it's not a 9-timer because at least here you're
It's okay.
it's okay.
Yeah, but yeah, like what Josh was saying, the whole lap pillow, obviously, like I'm confessing my feelings while I'm laying on your lap and stuff.
Another cliche.
Yeah, another cliche.
Yeah, it's a total cliche because I don't even understand how like the lap pillows would be comfortable. Like seriously, it would just make your legs fall asleep if someone was just laying on them.
Hey man,
Like I can do that.
every Japanese man's dream to lay on a lap. I don't know.
Lay on some thick thighs.
Yeah, some thick thighs, bro. They'd never go numb.
But also like I've laid on a lap before. It's like it's not that comfortable, man.
It's
It really
not.
isn't. It's kind of bony.
It's not that hype, unless
It's not that hype, dude.
unless
Just,
like
I'd rather get a pillow.
That or your neck
frankly.
is like not placed right. Your neck is like folded up.
yeah,
Yeah,
you'll be there for a
and
minute.
then it has that big groove where like the legs they're not like smooth. It's not smooth, so you're like your neck is all messed up and your head's like in the groove. Ugh.
I feel like the only way you'll feel comfortable that way is just by laying to your side.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, most definitely.
Yeah, that's
So-
the only way. You
So I never understand the whole like how the MC could like fall asleep there for like hours. Like no, that don't.
Yeah,
happen.
like also again the legs would fall asleep for the girl. Like poor thing.
Yeah, poor
if
girl.
You fall asleep in a girl's lap, and like her legs are gonna be just pins and needles for like hours.
Yeah, like if it was any normal ghost, they'll push you out. Like I'm done. Like, go to
Yeah,
bed.
I'm done, dude. You can get your own pillow, man. I'm done, dude.
But
Anyways, yes, a cliche moment.
Yes,
There with the
cliche.
lap pillow.
and then the obviously Halberd and Kade, the fox girl, they get called upon with the daddy, and we saw the dad kind of beat up.
I guess we saw.
Yeah,
well, we
he
didn't
beat-
see
he
it.
Beat up his.
No,
Yeah.
but yeah, you see the son, like he's all scruffled up and like
He's all messed up.
and they wanted to say
Pretty
their
much
apologies.
their apologies.
Yeah.
I also really liked how in this episode, like, they said they were childhood friends, but everyone just assumes they're gonna get together. They're like, oh, you two lovebirds over there, and they're
Yeah. Like
Uh-huh.
what?
what? Okay, I guess so.
Never.
No, you know what? The MC will take it away.
That's what it felt like, bro. That's what it felt like after this end.
I was like, oh, we're gonna be together. You're gonna work for me.
You
And
know-
then the other dude, you're gonna be in the military. So
Yeah.
you'll be over there.
you'll still see each other, but you're gonna be
I
fighting for
just
me.
you're gonna be risking your life every day, and she's
Yeah.
gonna be like my personal sidekick.
Hey man, he's building his harem,
And
bro.
that's what you get for opposing me.
Oh damn!
You're
I'll
looking.
steal your woman. Join my harem.
Oh man.
And yeah, man, that's basically the episode. I mean, other than like the little tidbit that the dad gave him, but we don't know what it is. No context for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
they're
it's
trying to they're trying to
we
see.
love-
Yeah.
So-
the cliffhangers, man.
Yeah, a cliffhanger. We'll find out next episode. But yeah, entertaining.
Yeah.
Not to last week. It was just like a whole like harem episode basically. But this one was it kept in line for what it was. And with that, we move on to the next anime, Peach Boy Riverside, episode 6.
What? We
And
got a
I'm gonna
continuation?
be really honest with you guys
Shoot 'em, man.
about this show. I don't know what's going on anymore at all.
No,
like,
but finally we actually have a continuation, even though it's we
not like move to a different spot of the
Yeah.
story.
apparently, I was reading about it more. It's the order's like episode 2, episode 3, episode 11, episode 1,
What?
episode 8, and 9 now.
What the hell? Episode
Yeah, I
11.
don't know why they did this.
Oh wait, that makes sense with damn, that makes so much sense. with-
Because you know the choose a side moment.
yeah.
Like, that's like episode 11.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god. Either way,
I don't know why they did this.
it's this is so
But
good.
Because you know how now, like in this episode, like suddenly they're like, oh, Sally killed another ogre, and we met another, like, I don't understand.
Oh,
Like
you're
apparently she
right.
murdered an ogre
she
somewhere
talked
along
about-
the line, but we haven't gotten to the episode yet.
She talks about a tree ogre, right?
Yeah, like she straight up like saved an ogre and then killed one as well. And it was like, other than the walrus guy
Yeah.
who we saw die. And I'm like, dude,
No, yeah.
why? Why'd you air it out of order? This story wasn't meant to be out of order.
Yeah, it's so weird, like especially like knowing the context of it, because I think most people don't know about that, like the whole out of order.
Yeah, I mean, like,
airing.
if you're online Inc, but the only reason I know about is if I read the Mal threads, and the people on there are very kind, and they said that it was out of order, and to either not watch it until it's all finished, or to like just watch it and just know it's out of order. So that's why it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, but like Dave was saying, luckily this episode kind of tied into last week's, because the whole
Yeah, luckily it is a continuation of last week's. Last
Yeah.
week's episode was technically episode 8, so this one's episode 9. So
nice.
it doesn't make like no sense, which is good.
We got some sense.
Yeah,
Yeah, some sense of what's happening.
yeah, with the whole Fra losing her power from the
Yeah, she's apparently not a hair folk. She's something bigger than that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Just taking the form of that. And
Just-
we met Attila or whoever, the angel,
angel.
girl who
Yeah,
brings people to heaven.
yeah, she was an interesting character when she saw
He was an interesting character.
when she saw the vampire ogre.
He was checking out his death.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, he's doing the John. Oh, they're doing the John Arc route where they're burning him. Not alive, but
And
you know.
laughing.
Yeah, and laughing. And that was a pretty cool scene. It was like, you want me to be a human when these guys are making fun of me, like laughing at my torture? Yeah, that's not an upgrade.
That's not
But
human.
then he remembered his wife that he murdered,
Yeah.
and he was like, actually, never mind. It might be an upgrade.
Yeah. So that was cool. That was interesting to see. Oh,
Dude, it's a good way to say that sometimes we're not human, sometimes we are.
yeah, man.
You know,
Yeah.
it's a way of life.
And then the
It's
whole
the way, just the way of life, man.
and then the whole the nun girl introduced Hatsuki, or she called herself
We
Melina.
actually already seen her
Yeah,
before
I
in episode 3.
I told you.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I told him.
Oh,
Yeah,
But that's
so
why
she
it
was in
felt
that
weird.
episode with she was beside
the room.
Mikoto. She
in-
was like his
the
right
room
hand
there.
man or something, or like taking his money or whatever.
Oh, you're right. He
Yeah.
was in the room. And she
So
was,
we learned how they met.
yeah, and how she basically convinced him, like, don't kill me. I took my horn off. I'm not an ogre no more.
Yeah, and then she remembers and she gets like really aggressive and stuff, and she rips off her horn and is like, "Let me stand by your side, then don't murder me." And he's like, "Okay."
Because technically she's a human at that point.
Yo, man, I found a fan when that guy pointed his sword at his dog, bro. I was like, yo, you gonna chop the dog off, bro?
I know, and the dog was like, "Dude, don't
Don't mess
embarrass
with me."
yourself.
Yeah.
I don't serve you. I serve the real one."
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that was cool.
that was like, damn. I mad respect for the dog.
Yeah, the dog was like, "Screw you, dude. You're just a wannabe."
Yeah, you below me. Now feed me. So,
I don't understand the dog. Why does he talk, man?
hey, man, why not? This is
I was
fancy.
surprised when she got scared of the dog that was talking, the nun girl.
oh, yeah.
I was like, really?
We're scared of that.
but then when she said she had amnesia, I was like, oh, okay, makes sense. Kind of.
That got rid of real quick.
Yeah.
When she was about to die. But yeah, this episode. Not man, I had high hopes. Man.
So this whole show, man, is like
yeah,
I don't know what to think.
It's so weird. Like I don't enjoy it. Like there's parts I enjoy and there's parts I'm like I'm so lost. I'm so confused, and I'm trying to.
I just don't see any purpose in the story, to be honest. Like I don't see any, like there's some themes of like I guess racism and stuff, but like they're so bare bones.
It's very bare bones.
Elaborated on it that it's just like what's the point?
Yeah. So. I don't know.
Like airing it out of order is so like I don't understand why they're calling the ogre girl in their party Carrot. Like I don't understand anything.
That was confusing for last week for me too. I was like, she had another name. She had a name.
Yeah, and like everyone is calling her Carrot now. Even the ogres are. I'm like, what?
Yeah, I'm like, what the hell just happened? Like, is there a character scene I missed? And I guess there was.
I'm so confused all the time.
So
and it's not even like a good confusion, like something like Sonny Boy or something, where it's like I want to learn more because it's so fascinating. Mm-hmm. It's just like a irritating one where it's like, oh well, I guess we skipped another few episodes here.
Yeah, so we'll see what happens next week and how confused we're gonna be for next week. And with that, we move on to the next anime, Tsukimichi Moonlit Fantasy episode 5, and this is literally coming out.
Well, this one for you, Omar, was a slow one.
Oh yes,
because I remember you saying it in the episode.
Yeah, because
we were watching it.
Tomoe leaves the party, man. And that's my.
I don't know why. Like, what the hell was that?
I guess this was like a intermission kind of thing.
Yeah, because
what happened last episode,
the aftermath.
But then it was actually like progressing through the story though. That's the problem. Like they actually went to a new place, and like I don't know. It felt like it was important to the story, but it didn't feel like a filler. But then they're like, oh, I can't get a hold of Tomoe. I'm like, dude, you sent her away. Where is she? What happened?
You told her about being a lone samurai, and it's very glorious, and it makes her stronger, and then. What'd you expect? Just bring her back? Like, no, she's full committed samurai now. But yeah, like Josh said, within the story, Toa, the older sister, we see her group, and we go on a journey to like a town, introduce them.
Oh, but I think before that, we got the whole. No, was that after or before the what do you call it? The settlement, like they're building the settlement now?
No, that was after.
Okay,
yeah,
continue,
like after the whole group thing.
Yeah, and
like I feel like they weren't important, but like they introduced us the characters and names, what they are, and I was just like
what they do and stuff like that. The small
journey. I'm really confused about the whole demi-plane its existence.
It's like a whole different anime.
Like what is it? I don't understand what it is. Like is it just like in their mind? Or like is it actually just a portal to another world?
I feel like it's another portal like Tomoe owns. So like we need her. That's why her little one is there, so she could like still have control of it, I guess.
Yeah, but still, like how did Tomoe get all his power, man? I don't hey,
man.
She's a strong.
To be able to see memories and stuff like that.
They just pop out of stuff, man. Just like how the Spider Queen girl. She's making her underlings become human as well.
I guess, but it's just I feel like some of these shows this season are just not explained well enough, man.
No, man. Sometimes like I ask more questions than there's more answers.
Yeah.
And like this one was slow for this show this week.
Yeah.
So hopefully.
I just think this show's like it's not bad. Like it's not a bad show. It's just really.
It's very meh.
It's very meh, and it really expects you just to it feels smart, like it feels like a smart show. Like our main character has like uses a lot of big words and there's a lot of witty dialogue and stuff like that, but I can't see why like some things are there. Like some things are just not explained. They're just like, oh, this is just something that happens in this world.
Yeah,
like demi-planes, yeah, they're just there in this world. And Shin, aka Tomoe, can just do all this stuff. Yeah, it happens.
And like the whole like even in this episode where they explain the armor system and how like there's some armor that can't control his power and stuff like that because it's so powerful. You're like, okay.
I thought that was funny. The whole like outfit thing.
Yeah, like the dwarf was getting mad at him. He's like, "Yo, you didn't let me explain this."
He's like, it'll kill you.
He's
And
like-
then it breaks already, and he's like, I'll just make one that'll be sure to kill you now.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, pretty slow after the aftermath of last week. So it was due to be expected, and they didn't leave a cliffhanger, right? It was just like
Moe's missing, and
Yeah.
they keep referencing that they can't get a hold of her, so she might be in danger or something.
yes.
I'm in danger.
So we'll see what Tamori's, if we get to see her or not next week. And with that,
I just want to see him level up, man. He's still at level 1. Like, what's going on there?
but we know
my
he's not
guy has
level
learned
1,
so
though.
much.
we know he's not level 1.
Well, he has his power suppressed. That's why I don't think he'll.
Oh
ever change
yeah.
From the
He has his
rings.
power. Yeah, you're right. He has his power suppressed, so that's why he shows level 1, even though he can obviously.
yeah,
Destroy it.
Probably like 2,000 or something.
Yeah.
because if he's too powerful, the humans are scared of him.
Yeah, that's the ugliness of him.
Yeah, he's so ugly.
Yeah, he's so ugly, man.
That's where the ugliness comes from. The power, the immense power that they can't. He looks so demonic with
Yeah,
that
He
power.
has a demonic aura.
Yeah.
And with that, we move on to the next anime. We have The Great Jahy Will Not Be Defeated, Episode 2. Oh, Josh, you weren't here for last week for our introduction to the show. What do you think so far of the Great Jahy?
It's irritating because Jahy is just so prideful that she will not ask for help, and she will argue and just be a little brat constantly for no reason, even though she's just like her fighting with the landlord, like a fist fighting over it. It was so funny. But yeah, in episode 2, she learns a little bit of humility, and because of it, she finds her first mana crystal. Look at that.
Yeah, with the introduction to Douchuu, her maid.
Rouge, I think.
Yeah, Douchuu. She had a different name, but I just put as Douchuu.
Yeah.
And she's like, she's a masochist. Like she likes to get threatened. Like yes.
Yeah, she's a masochist.
Yeah, there you go.
And
That's the word.
but she's also extremely successful.
Yeah.
And that really
Oh, yeah.
pisses Jahy off.
That was funny. I was like, wow, come on, Jahy, come on, just ask her to stay.
I was pretty much like begging her, Jahy, to be like, "Can you just spare me some cash, like please."
That or like,
I
hey,
live
let
in
me
I live
stay
in
at
a
your
dump,
place.
man.
Oh no, especially when they go to her penthouse and she points out that dump place. She's like, yeah, I'm not like that. And she's like,
Looks like the dog kennel.
I was like,
She's like, I live
damn.
there.
Oh, that was hilarious.
Yeah, I was like, damn, man, just tell her if you could stay there.
For real.
Yeah,
Like-
just say, oh, let your.
I'm pretty sure
Majesty
she'll
live
let
with
her.
you. Yeah.
How much she
But
respects her.
I love that when she asks for some food, I feel like Derouge or whatever is like, she respects Jahy, but also knows what she did to her, because
Yeah.
when Jahy asked for some food, she was like, "Oh, you don't need this. You're too good, right?"
She have fine
I mean,
china.
how you said before you would never eat any food that I touched, so I'm just gonna enjoy it.
It's
I'm
funny.
like savage.
It's funny when she asked for water
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
because the food would poison her technically,
Yeah.
but she's doing it just to save money.
Yeah, she's just trying to make sense of everything what she's doing.
Yeah,
Justifying
Derouge
it.
is just trying to make sense of all of Jahy's like weird things, because she's like, Jahy cannot be poor. It's impossible.
Why is she a little girl? Oh, it's to condense the power. I get it. Not to stand out.
But why'd you try to steal my crystal? Oh, you're just testing the alarm system.
Nice.
Not to trust human things.
Now I gotta improve it. And then I love the other half, which is Jahy the explorer.
Yeah, I love that half because, like I said, she learns humility when she's
Yeah.
like beaten and bruised and gets destroyed by
And her food-
everything.
and her
And then
food-
she finds the little bird and she's like, I have to help this bird. This bird's me.
And she lost all her food.
She lost all the food. She lost the map.
He is so down bad. I've never seen an anime character more down bad than Jahy is right now.
Yeah, you feel
She's
bad for her.
down horrendous in the sewer.
She even lost her shoe.
I know her J's. Her J's are gone. She wasted
Her
all.
Skechers, her light up Skechers are gone.
Oh damn.
But at
She
the
can't
end,
afford J's, dude.
You're right. The Shacks.
but at the end, she ended up getting it. And also, the most funny part for me was that the apartment was literally next to the.
Yeah, it was just.
Yeah.
It was right next door.
But you
Yeah,
know,
we were the whole time we were made to be like she was on this great adventure to climb Mount Fuji or something, and then
She
the
was super
apartment's literally right
lost.
there. The landlord's like, "What the hell are you doing in the tree soaked?"
God.
of course,
And
she takes her
and then
home.
she gets a piggyback ride, and she's like, "This is so humiliating."
It was adorable.
It was so cute.
And yeah, that was Jahy, the great Jahy. Look, being disappointed, being defeated.
She won't be discouraged, like the title.
And with that, let's move on to our next anime. Go for it, go for it! Episode 6. And
He's gonna be a 3-timer, baby.
yes, 3-timer nation.
my brain cells.
Oh, what a
Oh my
show.
gosh, this literally, David, this show lowers my brain cells every single time. I don't know how they do it. Like seriously, they take a stupid like scene and then make it dumber, and then they make it even dumber, and then they make it even dumber.
Yes.
And just when you think they're getting on the right track, they just bump it up a notch again. Like just when you think that he's gonna be like, oh, he's gonna let her go, right? That's what you wanted.
Yeah.
He's like, no, don't delete her YouTube channel.
No,
Then
she
fucking
worked so hard for
fights
it.
the guy.
Yeah, once
and I'm
the-
like,
Once the dad came in, I was like, oh my god.
That dad has no
and then,
backbone.
and then she punches her dad in the
I
face.
know.
Uppercuts.
I was like, what the hell? You guys are scared of her dad. If anything, the dad should be scared of her. Jesus Lord. This girl.
Yeah.
She's such a
my
slut.
my brain cells in this show, and then the other two girls are like, oh my gosh, she's falling for him, and then he keeps doing stuff that'll make her like him, and I'm like, no.
And the most dumbest thing at the end of that damn episode was like, oh, I'm going home.
I should go home.
I should go
Even
home.
though you accepted me to stay at your house, I need to think about it and go home. What's the whole point, though?
There's no point in the show. This show is just the most absurd, cringe thing
Yes.
ever in history.
Omar still enjoys it for the cringe, but I'm cringing hard.
Yeah, he's almost out of this cringe fest that we're experiencing.
Yeah, I'm almost out of this cringe fest too, but we gotta finish it now because
Yeah.
we're 6 episodes
We're six
in.
episodes in, man.
in. Cringe.
We'll see what more cringe they throw at us.
Yeah.
Yeah,
this
can't
was-
wait.
This was at its peak at this point.
I like.
Yeah, this was the worst of it.
I think I liked
Yeah.
it because obviously our
How dumb the dad is and how the
dumb
MC
dad
is.
was and how Melina, she's a tsundere, and you know how I am with tsundere.
Oh, of course.
I think the big thing in the show is that everyone is just like literally dumb as rocks. Like everyone doesn't have a brain cell in their mind.
we
Every
thought-
single person in the show.
We thought Sake was the smart one, but at the
No.
end she ended up
She's-
being the
she's-
dumb one too.
She's stupid.
They're all dumb as hell. Like seriously, like Saki's. We thought she was smart, but she was really dumb.
Yeah.
Nagi says like the smartest one, and even then she just doesn't care about anything. She's like, I don't care if he's like a 10-timer. I just want to see his naked body. I'm like, what?
Yeah, man, this show's terrible. And
It's
all
terrible. It's a 1.
oh, you're already rating it.
I'm rating it a 1.
Damn, bro, we're not even there yet, man. But yeah, the trash show, girlfriend we love to trash about is showing his true colors now.
Yeah.
Basically.
You gotta lower your smartness out of here.
Yep. Oh, most definitely. Don't use your brain.
Leave your brain cells at the door, literally.
Yes. And I guess we have to move on from that.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we're gonna keep talking trash about girlfriend as it deserves.
It deserves it, definitely.
It deserves its trash. So with that being said, we move on to the next anime. Dang, I was a short one for girlfriend. The Dungeon of Black Company, episode 5.
we went through the another isekai. Another portal. I guess isekai again.
Yes, we thought. Well, it
what?
tricked us. It tricked how he thought he went back home. You know, living the life.
Yeah, it got me. I was like, wait, what? He got transported back to his house.
Yeah, his penthouse.
Yeah.
But then.
It was just a dream.
Yeah, it was only just a dream.
It's only just a dream.
And apparently we're in the future of the isekai world, and how everything's gone to shit.
This is another case of I don't know how anything works in this world. I'm just gonna go along with it. Whatever.
That one was confusing. This episode was confusing because I was not 100% on like what if it was the isekai world but in the future, or it was a different world.
It was the same world. It was just in the
future.
Way in the future because he met the same ant.
Oh,
and everything.
yeah. Then the ant came. A ant.
Yeah,
a ant.
Yeah, that was funny.
Yeah, he was cool to see. Him armored up, and then like we introduced to Ranga, our male,
our trap,
our trap of the show,
our resident trap.
Yes, because everybody loves traps.
I like how he just sexually assaults him.
Oh, that was funny.
Just grabs him.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what are you? Whoa.
Yeah, like you're a dude, aren't you?
Cup
He's
check,
like,
bro.
yeah,
Cup check.
obviously.
Yeah.
You felt something down there when you gripped him.
Yep.
A cup check, man.
Yeah, you gave a
Cup check.
Gave a good cup check. You know, confirming it's a trap. And
damn, he had a good eye then.
Oh yeah.
I was amazed. I was like, wait, what did he do? I was like, oh, okay.
That makes sense.
Must have saw the bulge, I guess.
That's why I told David too when we watched it. Like, oh, he probably saw the bulge.
Yeah.
In that outfit. But apparently he's the prophet to save the future of this isekai, and you know,
but he doesn't want to. He'd rather just work with the demons.
Yes.
He's like, screw you, humans. I'm working with my demon clan.
Yeah, my homeboy.
You want to work with us? Then do it. But I'm working with my homeboy, Ante, my boy, who can speak English, who can speak Japanese now.
The thing that was crazy is like this human colony looked crazy.
Yeah, man, that guy was strapped.
He just pulled out a Glock.
Yeah, bro.
And aimed it right at his face.
I was like, you're gonna do it, right?
And it's funny because our dragon girl, she's just trying to eat that thing. It's like, oh, I'm hungry.
She was chomping on everything this episode. She was going everywhere and chomping.
And she was hungry, man.
That was funny.
But yeah, we'll see how our MC solves this. Goes back into regular time isekai.
You know what's cool? We're getting a little, not much of an upgrade for him, but he's slowly changing his mind on like being mean, like being a mean character. Cause he's still a selfish guy, but at times he flickers a bit. You get me? As in he cares about people.
I guess.
Yeah. It's like tiny.
I miss the alligator guy and the other girl.
I know.
know.
And without those two, I'm just like, damn. Kind of miss our original group now. I don't like Ranga.
Yeah, I don't like Ranga. Scares me.
But Ant though.
Yeah, Ant cool. Ant is cool.
Ant's cool, yeah.
And then
I don't understand the whole like.
What?
Oh, he gets teleported randomly here. He gets teleported there. I'm like, what?
I don't know why we went this route. It's so confusing. We were going in a good pace where we were at, and then to go here, I'm just like, I thought they were going to explain who was the one doing the portals, because that's how he got to the isekai originally.
Yeah, like that makes so much sense. But they just create another port. Like that, the plot got really convoluted for no reason.
Yeah, so I'm just like, okay, I guess
we'll see.
It was literally just like a regular like, oh, I want to make money and be successful in this world because I was successful in my last world plot, and now it's like literally a save the world from devastation plot.
It's falling back into that old isekai format. I don't like it.
Same.
We'll see what happens next episode.
Yes, and with that, we move on to our next anime, The Duke of Death and his Maid, episode 5. And we get a returning character, as in Viola comes to visit our Duke again, but this time she's really not hiding the fact that she likes the butler a lot,
which is strange. It's very, very weird.
Why, man?
It's always a little weird, but yeah, I actually thought the interactions were really cute this episode, like with Alice and our Duke, of course.
Of course.
You know, and then her trying to impress the old guy and him, and then it's her just straight up saying I love you, and he's like, nah. Nah, you're like my daughter, dude.
Yeah, you're my granddaughter.
Yeah, you'd be my granddaughter. Granddaughter's age, and I'm like, I'm not about that. I know she was like, oh, I'm like a granddaughter.
Yeah.
She was ignoring what he was saying at times because she's like, she gets only like certain words and then like, oh,
yes,
selective hearing.
But hey, they were making cute buns though. They were.
Yeah,
the buns of the cat buns.
Yeah, the kitty buns.
Yeah,
that was cute.
And I like that the brother was kind of helping in a way. At the same time, she's like, don't say anything.
Yeah, trying to set her up.
Yeah,
he's trying to set her up.
This episode to me was just really cute. Like, I love the interactions. Like I said, with the Duke and Alice, they were just really like, you would look at them in the background, they'd just be doing like cute things with each other, and it was like really natural progression of like a relationship. And even the second half where they were skating, it was like a couple, and he can't grab her hand, so he grabs her shirt, and that was cute.
It was pretty adorable.
And then we met the other couple, the magic witch and the bird guy,
Cuff and Zane.
Yeah,
and how they explain what they are, and like how
witches.
Yes, a witches cult, and they're gonna have a Sabbath meeting to help the Duke. Well, they invite the Duke to the Sabbath to
hopefully find the witch that cursed him.
Oh, maybe just get some helpful info on how to get rid of it.
Didn't at first he was like, oh, do you know how to do it? And like, no, I don't.
Yeah, I never heard of this curse. So it makes sense to go visit other witches to see if they will help.
I feel like it's gonna be like the curse is like some metaphor, and it's not actually a curse. Like,
jeez, what is it?
Because I know he's killed things before with his touch, but like, I feel like it might be a metaphor for like his mindset towards it, and like as soon as he improves his mindset and realizes he's like not a failure or anything like that, then the curse will be broken.
Okay.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna go really cliche, and the curse can only be broken with true love, man.
Yeah, he's got to kiss Alice, and then it's broken.
He has to man up and just go for it.
And just if she dies, oh crap!
If she dies, she dies.
She dies. She's already willing to accept death.
Exactly.
Okay. So my theory is I got no theory. So
you got no theory?
Yeah. So we'll see what happens.
You're along for the ride.
Yes.
Just along for the ride, man.
And I'm enjoying it so far.
No, yeah. This show's very cute. With
there's one more part I want to mention though. I think it was at the very end when Viola comes back into the like, and then she's like, oh, I couldn't, I'll come out and sleep with Alice. Yeah. And she was like, it's weird that you sleep not in the castle or whatever. I'm like, isn't it? It's very weird. And then why does she sleep in the castle?
No, and that I also brought up too, like, why isn't Viola staying here too? This is her house, right? As well?
No, she lives with the mom.
No, I know, but she could technically come back.
Yeah, I mean she could, but
home's home, bro.
Home's home. I think she wants to be with her mom, which we haven't seen much of.
Home's home is this home though. They lived here before over there, but of course,
they lived over there before here.
Oh really?
They put the Duke into their villa in the woods.
Oh okay.
Oops. Yeah, they own two houses.
Yeah, they're rich, bro.
Yeah.
Rich problems.
But anyway, she goes in, they start having like a girls' night, and it's really cute. And then she's like, Alice, who do you like? And then she's like, oh, she's being really ambiguous with it. And Viola's like, my stupid brother. He has competition. I knew that no one would ever like him. And I'm like, bro, you don't know anything,
Viola,
girl.
you dumb.
Figure it out. You dumb.
You dumb. Look at the background.
It was funny when Viola was teaching
Alice.
Alice,
How to be kawaii.
yeah,
Yeah,
and her
kawaii
duck
desu.
face and everything. I was like, oh, that's adorable.
It's so cute. This episode is just cuteness overload, man. I love this show. It's so cute.
Yeah, this show's very cute and wholesome with like little edgy stockings and bodacious body.
It was funny
The
when-
sexual tension is crazy in the show.
Yes.
It was
Like,
fun.
it's mad. It's literally teenage horniness turned up to like 11 because they can't interact with each other.
Yeah.
It's funny too when Viola goes and visits her in the shack that she was complete like half naked.
Yeah,
she was ready for bed,
she was
bro.
like, what?
Why are you like this? But then she got dressed.
I have no problem.
Yeah,
with this.
and it's like we know that she stays in the nude when she is in her little shack.
But it's funny that how she reacts though.
He was like, "Oh my god, you're
Viola,
naked."
She actually wasn't fully nude like she was when
like last time.
It's because she already knew.
That was an interesting thing because last time when Alice knew that he was coming
Remember,
over,
she wrote the paper too.
yeah, like she got fully
Yeah,
naked.
that was,
but this time she wasn't. So maybe she just got fully naked for him.
that was an experience.
Jeez.
But yeah, the stories continue. We'll see. This whole Witches Sabbath and where it goes from there, man. I'm very excited.
Yeah, we'll see if he can find the one who cursed him.
Yeah, very excited for next week for the Duke of Death and his maid. And with that, we move on to the next anime. Life lessons with Uramichi-Oniisan.
Oh, man.
Episode 5.
Oh man, I felt sorry for him in the beginning, man.
Dude, that's like real stuff.
our MC's getting so many like. He's trying his best to do that beginning part, and the director keeps making him do other stuff.
He's making him do it, and there's a point where he's like really preparing himself to do these damn backflips.
Oh man!
And he doesn't even watch it. He was like, "Oh, that was hard."
The director's such an dude. This show makes me just like. It makes me sad because every time I go I get the vibes, man.
Yeah, man.
At points it's funny too, but I'm like, damn, it hurts at the same time.
This show's really heavy for no reason.
if you like dark comedy, this
is definitely the show.
Yeah. This is the show for you, man. Yeah. Like even the like every character except the purple hair guy. I think his name is like Ikiru or something.
No, you know what has the lowest though is the bear. The bear hardly has any like issues.
I know that.
Yeah, he's just chilling.
Yeah,
he is just chilling.
Yeah. Oh, but continue, Josh.
But like the girl character, Utano or whoever, she is so down bad. I feel so bad for her.
Oh my god.
She's just like, all my friends are getting married. I want to get married, and my stupid boyfriend won't get married to me. He just won't pop the question, and she's just sitting there having an existential crisis at 31 or whatever because she hasn't been married yet.
Oh, okay. I want to bring up one scene in the beginning with Uramichi. He's like.
Oh, with the kid?
Yeah, with the kid. He's asking questions like, "Hey, okay, kids, what do kids have that adults don't have?" And like it starts like humorous and stuff, and then it goes real dark real quick. It's like freedom.
The kids are like talking about like free will.
Yeah, freedom. Hope.
I'm like,
God damn.
I'm like, what the hell? These kids
are so ruthless, bro.
Dude, they're savages.
Oh my god, I started dying when I heard that. And then you just see our MC is like, yeah, these answers are all correct. But then, okay, this is weird. I don't know about you, but I felt there was a sweet scene in this episode with like the kid. Like when they were saying goodbye to the kids, like they were leaving the studio and whatever, and the kids like, you really made my day, and I can't wait to see you at the concert, and my dad got the day off. I'm so excited to see you at concert. I can't wait, and it was just so sweet. I was like, oh, that's actually pretty humble. And then like
that was really cute. And then they were like, oh, we have a concert.
Yeah, they're like, damn it.
Then we get a musical scene. I'm like, what? Wait, what? We're doing this anime?
Yeah, we actually get like actual songs, and then if you hear the songs, they're pretty dark.
They're pretty dark.
The songs are so dark. I was laughing because they sound cute. I think that was just a reference to like how people don't really listen to the lyrics and songs because they were talking about like give up on life and like.
Oh, especially
like,
the cat
dude.
one, man.
Oh, the cat one was my favorite.
And I felt sorry for the MC. How he looked.
He looked so sad, and basically the song was just expressing how hopeless he is, man.
He's going down in life. He's gonna keep going down in life.
Like, look at this staring
Life
cat.
has nothing. I was like, whoa.
It's just like the small touch of like the fish slapping it. That was just like, oh Lord, oh my God, woo, Lord, this show, man. And then, yeah, man, I love this show. This episode was great as usual, and it just ends dark. It ends weird for me, like, because like they have the after party. But like obviously,
Then we get a song for him too.
Yeah,
At the end,
like he was just by himself, at the apartment, and I was like, "Damn, man!"
song was also sad too.
No, yeah, man, it really fit the tone, and I don't know. I went from like laughing to be like, "Damn, man,
Life sucks.
life does suck."
Even in an anime world, it sucks.
Dude, this show it hits too real, man. Makes me kind of depressed every time I watch it, man.
That's the feeling I had after the end of this episode. I was like, "Damn, bro, I'm sorry. You need a hug, bro." Jesus Christ.
He needs to just go on a vacation.
For real. Oh, yeah, there was a joke about that. I was like, yeah, after this concert, I'm gonna go pay sick leave. It was like, stop lying, we don't got that.
Oh, dude, I felt that so hard because I was just thinking, dude, that's my work. Oh.
Yeah, I felt that too, man. I was like, Jesus Christ.
I felt that deep in my soul.
But yes, that was Life Lessons with Uramichi-san. And with that, we move on to the next anime. The Aquatope of White Sand, episode 5. And oh no. Who came to town?
Oh no.
Who's the big baddie of this episode?
I'm curious.
She's not a baddie.
Okay.
That's what I wanted. I was curious about Josh's opinion about the mom.
Okay, because I wasn't here last time, and that's when we got introduced to the mom. Let me just say my thoughts on this episode.
Yeah, go ahead.
I really like this episode because there's a lot. There's like, I was upset at Fuka this whole time because she just made this decision. I'm like, why don't you like tell your mom? Like, your mom is important in your life. Like, I don't understand why you're just going out and doing this. And I realize it now with this episode that like she was just, she even says it later on that when she kept herself busy, she didn't have to be sad about, her life and her career and everything like that. So essentially she was just trying to have like a form of escape, and by going home it would be too real for her to like accept that she was, that her
dream job
failed.
Yeah, her dream
right?
job failed, and
so she was just running away. And this whole, there's a lot of symbolism in this episode with the fish who was dying and how it was trapped in there, and how like that's the way she felt. She felt she was trapped.
Damn,
and she had to, to free herself, she had to tell her mom and get permission to stay instead of just running away and ignoring the problem.
Yes,
and stuff.
Instead of dying in the tank.
So this episode was really good because it just showed like, it's because she was gonna run away even further, but she was like, I can't keep running.
Yeah, even like Kuro, she was like, yeah, get out of here, run away.
I was like, that's dumb. Don't do that.
Yeah, I was thinking that too.
Stop being a child again.
I recognize it now too, after like processing it a little bit, that Kukuru's like really childish. Yeah. And she's like kind of a rebel, and she only just like.
Yeah. The reason I told Omar is like, oh, it's because she didn't get parenting advice.
Yeah, that's actually facts, David, too. She didn't get proper parenting about it and stuff like that. She doesn't think it matters. Just like she doesn't think how school matters either, right? Like she kind of messed up a little bit, like because her parents, passed away. She didn't get that proper, relationship with them, because her grandparents are like super cool Mode.
They're chill back. As long as she's like working in the aquarium, you know, they're fine with it.
Like nothing else matters. But you know, she's got to instead of imposing on Fuka everything, like Fuka thought for herself and was like, you know, I need to face this. Yeah. And I'm glad she did, because it wasn't that bad. Like her mom gave her, you know, the permission to stay there for the summer stuff.
Her mom was like, you know, like I said, like I thought she was gonna be the big baddie, like, oh, you're coming home with me no matter what. She ended up being really reasonable mom.
I guess the only thing I have with like issue wise with this show is that it's really, really, really slow. Like it's good at storytelling. No, not good at storytelling. It's kind of like a basic storytelling, because there's no actual like big anything like getting in their way in a way. Is that it's just how do you say it? It's moving at its pace, I guess, and I don't feel like there's
no tension. There's no tension. There's no like.
I mean, every story doesn't need tension. I disagree with that. I feel like this show is like.
Well, no. I was expecting a little bit more in the beginning, because you know how the mom kept texting her and stuff like that, like, "Hey, where you at? Where you at?" And I thought she was gonna be, you know, mean character, you know. But when she arrived, she was nice and stuff. I was like, oh, okay, so.
Well, I feel like, I agree with you. I feel like every character is nice, but I'm just chalking that up to Okinawan hospitality, honestly. Like, because.
Well, I don't know.
I never went over there.
I'm
from the East, and near like, away from big cities and stuff like that, people are just generally really nice for no reason. So like, I know they were hyping the mom to be back, but we really didn't know anything about the mom. Like the only thing we knew was Fuka didn't want to go back to her. The first interaction we see with the mom character was her telling her how excited she was to see her in the very first episode. So there was really no indication that she was going to be a big baddie. We were just seeing it from Fuka's side of not wanting to see her for some reason.
Yeah, I agree with you with that. And it's just like, especially in this episode, how the mom was saying her thank you. She got gifts for, you know.
Yeah, she was actually really pleasant to everyone and everything.
Yeah, she even went on her way to go visit Jima, so go say thanks to her too.
Yeah.
For me, like so far right now that the story's at, it's a medium show. It's not super high. I can't, you know, put it on the pedestal, or I could put it like low on the thing. The thing that it has a lot is its art.
Yeah, it's very pretty.
It's really pretty. But other than that, it's just in the middle right now for me.
Okay. Yeah, I have to disagree with you, David, but that's okay. I'm glad that we're having disagreements, because it means we get to talk more about the show.
No, yeah, I'm in the same boat with David as well, but it's just like because like obviously with the end of this episode, like the girls are now together. They're gonna, you know, spend more time during the summer. But where we go from there? Like, are we gonna just have like the wacky events of the day? Or?
Nah, dude. This show is pretty setting up for a Yuri relationship. I feel it in my bones structure.
No, if anything, it might end up making it a bit. It won't make it completely.
No, it's definitely gonna be like.
It'd probably be like the end
implied. Yeah. I think it'd be more like Hibiki Euphonium implied, not like full on. Okay. But like, it's pretty obvious that they're you know.
Yeah,
interested.
Like each episode, we have a scene like they're kind of like really like close, like touchy.
Like this time they held hands in this episode, so it's like
baby steps.
Yeah,
but I don't think they will go that far.
No,
at all.
I mean, we'll see.
No.
This ain't no citrus. This ain't no soccer's trick. All right, this is very.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. I don't think they'll go that far. Like it's not gonna be soccer trick.
Yeah.
But but I think like there could be scenes with them.
Nah, I don't even think they'll be even close to Bloom Into You.
Oh wow, nope. That's what I was thinking.
Nah.
Okay.
Well, it's because at least with Bloom Into You, they were already like in half the show already, and they already like they did a kiss already.
Well, I feel like this show is more than that. Like that's just like kind of a background of it, and then this show is more about like what makes your dream a dream, and like it has more to it. So obviously it's focusing more on the themes and the other stuff than just the relationship aspect. So it's not like a full-on romance.
No. It's gonna be more like the show we watched. What was it called? The one with it was a Yuri anime.
all the it was 2 seasons ago, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Uh,
We reviewed it.
let me go back actually.
I think I know what you're talking about, but I don't remember. It's like a Dachi something.
Yeah, Adachi Shinamura. There you go.
Yeah.
You got it.
Oh, nice, perfect.
Yeah.
Just got
I
there.
think it's gonna be there. That's the highest they'll go.
Nah, but that one was like off the bat, like, yo, I love this girl. Like, I want.
Well, it was a one-sided relationship.
Yeah,
and
it
then
really
towards
was.
the end, they finally like realized it. But that's how it feels.
Yeah, no, I get you.
Yeah, that's how I feel too. Like it's there, but it's not the focus
No, it's not. It's about the
of the
fishing
show. Yeah.
Or who knows?
But
It
it's
might
there.
be, or it might be just friends. Being
Save
friends.
Save the aquarium, baby.
Yeah.
Marine life is beautiful.
Yeah.
And yeah, we'll see what happens next week. We could all be wrong, and we could hopefully, I don't know. We'll see with Aquatope. And with that, we move on to the next anime. It's with the Deities No Only Peace, episode 4. And what can I say about this one?
Yeah.
I adore the art style of this anime.
No, yeah,
no.
It's easily the best thing about this anime.
Yeah.
Like this anime, I feel like is just gonna end up being kind of like a battle royale. Like they're just gonna be fighting the demons all the time.
Just like you said,
But-
Josh, it's gonna be kind of like God of High School.
Yeah.
Where it really looks pretty, but the story's pretty.
Yeah, the story's kind of
Very
meh.
meh. Yeah, very
But-
meh. Most.
I think so far it makes more sense than God of High School.
that-
It's better than God of High
that-
School.
yeah.
But
We're still at
yeah,
the
the story
story.
isn't anything to write home about. It's basically the demons have to protect from the Zobel Empire. The Zobel Empire is bad,
Yeah.
and they have demons in them. Not the demons, sorry, the gods have
Yeah.
to protect.
It's
Yeah.
it's more focused on action than story. In general.
Yeah, it's focused on like, how flashy can we make this fight scene? Like, how
Yeah.
cool can we make this fight scene?
Yeah.
No, yeah, most definitely. And then we got introduced to Pontea, the Sephiroth-looking character.
Oh, hey, that animation when he was racing on the RC
Oh,
cars
that was cool.
Awesome.
Yeah, the little
That was
race cars.
so cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
He did the turns. The turns were real nice, and you just see the cars move, like the motion of the vehicles just passing by.
Yeah, so whoever did that scene, more power to you.
Whoever did this whole anime is like unbelievably
That's nice.
well like choreographed and everything. It feels like it's like an art house anime. It's awesome.
This art's great. I think we praised it enough, and especially when you watch the opening, you're like, damn, this is insane.
Good opening. But yeah, just like I said, the
The story's nothing to write about.
story's just basic,
And basically,
hero,
this whole
like,
episode was
hero.
like set up.
Story is very basic, but you're not watching it for the story because this story isn't the focus, right? It's the great animation and the crazy fight scenes.
Yeah, so
and couple comedy moments.
Yeah.
Couple.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
Yeah.
yeah, and basically this whole episode was to set up for our next encounters with our deities fighting.
Oh yeah, the
Literally
verses.
at the end of the episode, it's like, so and so versus so and so.
Yeah.
The bows have been set.
Yeah, exactly. So we'll see what happens with them, how they're gonna, especially the glasses guy, since we don't really see him combat.
Oh yeah, we
He's
haven't
gonna use
seen him
his
fight
smart.
for that.
He's using his smarts in that room. He turned off all the lights and she can't see him.
Yeah,
But she is the strongest, so I don't know how he's gonna deal with that out of
yeah,
everyone.
yeah. I feel like
We saw her lift a stinking tank.
She's not gonna die.
yeah, I feel like she's not gonna die either.
No.
She'll find a way to get away. Like she'll probably get defeated and pretty injured, and she'll like find a way to escape. But the other ones are dead.
Yeah,
Yeah, the other ones are really dead.
especially that little boy. I feel sorry.
The
for him.
little boy, man.
Yeah.
He literally tossed him down. He was like, "Yeah, you can have this guy. This guy sucks."
But the Sephiroth guy looks pretty tough.
Oh, his clown shoes?
Yeah, yes, his cloud shoes.
I love
His
clown
his
shoes.
goofy ass shoes.
He's so goofy looking. He's like a hyper nerd, but gosh, he's strong.
Yeah. So yeah, we have something to look forward to next week and see how hype can we get for this show.
I just want to see him fighting with those goofy
With the
shoes.
Yo.
I just want to see him do a kick.
Yes, let's go. And with that, we move on to our next anime. Remake Our Life, episode 6. And
I was kind of.
I was gonna get there.
We're gonna
Are
say.
we gonna resolve of what happened between the kids and the relationship?
Well, I wasn't here for last episode. Can I talk about it? Because that was crazy for me, dude.
Yeah.
Watching that kiss, I was like, oh yes, baby, this is my ship I wanted to sail. Because I like the blue hair girl. I think she's the best girl so far, easily.
She's very cute.
And I love how like straightforward she was. Like the kiss wasn't drawn out. They didn't get like interrupted. Well, they got interrupted the first time, I think, but the second time it was just straight on. And then you saw Nanako's like holding the two codes. She's just looking sad, and I'm like, aw.
Yeah.
Because I like I said last episode, I really like all three girls. But there's no harem here.
There's no harem here. Damn shame.
No harem. Like even in this episode, like they were just straight up. She was like, "Give me a good morning kiss," and he's like, "All right, I'll go for it." And then Nanako walks in. She's like, "Oh, what are you two doing?"
Yeah.
And then they're like, "Why is she mad?"
But after that, then the relationship thing just
that kind
stopped.
of got put to a
Yeah,
side.
That's
that
what
was weird.
that was
I
what
didn't like
upsetting.
That was upsetting. That was really upsetting.
That was so sad. I wanted to see them like I don't know, cuddle or something.
Yeah.
Like come on, you guys are like obviously in a relationship. You were gonna kiss twice.
Yeah. So like.
And like you were prepared for it and stuff like that, and now you guys like are just talking to each other like it's normal now. Like, come on.
It's
like,
all
at
about
least
the game.
Talk about your relationship.
No, it's all about the game.
It's all about this dojin we're about to make.
It's all about this dojo, dude. They're so shocked. These college-age kids are like, sex? Give me
no way!
Sex! Sex is evil.
No,
I'm like, dude, you're in college.
It's funny. It's funny because the two girls didn't know what a
dojin was,
or the visual novel was, and the MC's the dude. Well, prior to this, of course, the reason why
they wanted to make a
they wanted to do the whole visual novel thing was because
support him
financially. The guy was financially
in trouble.
In trouble.
Yeah.
He couldn't pay for school, and they were like, "Well, we gotta support you, man, because his parents are like hate him."
Yeah.
We the squad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then the MC is like, you know what? We'll make the game, and then of course, then all this,
and of course,
this all shenanigans that happen.
Dude, it's so weird because I was watching it, right, and like I said, these guys are college, and I understand the guy, but he like freaked out, left the room, pulled them in here, and was like, "Dude, I'm a virgin." I'm like, what does that have to do with
I have
anything?
no experience in writing a story about sex.
And I'm like, what does that have to do with anything, bro? Just you're in college, you gotta know how sex works a little bit.
Do some research for the love of God.
And then the girls kind of did research.
They sure did.
And they yelled.
Well, best girl.
Yeah, she was unfazed.
She was fine with it. She was like, whatever, dude. I've done this before. We were gonna have sex earlier. That's what she was thinking. But then Nanako was like freaking out, being like, "Why would you make me read this? Oh my god, it's horrible.
This is what we're doing." Like, no.
And then the blue hair girl's like drawing bikini girls, and he's like, "This isn't appropriate right now."
Oh, and it's fun. It's funny too when they're at a breaking point during class where they're falling asleep.
Oh yeah, because they're so exhausted.
Yeah, they're in pottery class, and he runs to save his girl. And from falling asleep, and then the other girl, Nanako, just had face plants in this.
And then the other funny part was the guy, and he's this close to taking the clay thing in his mouth.
He made like a straight needle, kind of.
Yeah.
It was. He made like a big schlong. Taking it in his mouth.
I didn't want to say that, but yeah, that's what it looked like.
I was like, no, wake up, man.
Wake up, man! It's gonna be too late, man.
Now he's thinking about
sex
too much.
At least he didn't faceplant like Nanako did. That was funny. She just faceplants.
And then we get a whole like this like just random drop of our man having a fiance.
And I was like, what? How are you a virgin? You have a fiance? What's going on here?
I know. So we gotta know that too. But also I guess the MC is not. I guess qualified to be the leader of this whole visual novel thing, because
Yeah, he doesn't really know what he's doing, even though he pretends to know, because he knows what happens in the future, so that's why he's like school setting, because that's what's popular. But he doesn't know how to do it. He's trying to be like this really smart director, and he's like, okay, I need help.
Yeah, because everyone's tired at this point, but he's got to set some times and tell these people what to do, and they look like they've been struggling for a while. And then of course we get the fiance, and also the red hair chick. No, we got a conversation with the lolly
she's
the lolly girl. Yeah,
she's the one in charge of the dojo thing.
Yeah.
So
yeah, she owns the company.
Yeah. So
I have a feeling the red hair chick is gonna end up helping.
Yeah, I feel like she will take in charge.
Yeah.
Like she did in the future.
Yeah, because that we're having the conversation together.
That would make a lot of sense. But I'm just so upset we didn't get more.
Hopefully next episode, man, because I want to see that. I love the relationship.
Give me the juice.
I love her. She's she's best girl.
Not that, but I want to see the confronting like each other. Like,
with Nanako.
Yeah, Nanako too.
Give me some juicy drama, baby.
Give me this juice.
Give me some juicy drama.
Why are you hiding it from me?
Like at first,
if you're gonna make every girl like him, then at least have some drama about it, man.
And especially when she's saying "God knows," man, I was like, I felt it, bro. I was like, dude, the song's beautiful, and she was motivated, and then just to see that happen to her, my God.
Yeah, the last
episode. I know she was like, she even bought him a little ice cream and everything. Man.
I was like,
dude, who's gonna eat that ice cream now?
The ants.
Yeah, I wasn't fully expecting during that scene for her to just like throw the ice cream in the water. Yeah. I'm like, dude.
Yeah.
That or her.
But it's not his fault. Like he doesn't know that she likes him. She doesn't even know that she likes him.
Because they thought that we were really good friends.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Really good friends.
All he sees is he just sees this little girl, this little blue hair girl macking on him. He's like, oh dude, I'm into that. I like that. I like you. Let's be together. I don't even care. If you're my favorite artist, you can draw me porn all the time.
Oh my God. I mean, technically she is, right, for the dojo.
But yeah.
Yeah, she literally is.
But what's crazy is that I guess yellow hair girl, she's more, I guess, newer. She's not into relations.
Oh, talk about Nanako?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Versus I think blue hair chick had more relationships.
Well, she's more chill back. She's like she's with the flow.
Yeah, the blue hair girl Ao is she's more just speaks her mind.
Yeah.
You can tell even with the subtitles and stuff like that, like she's from like kind of like backwoods, like she says I reckon, like she's like a hick.
Oh yeah.
So she probably just like speaks her mind more.
Yeah.
And when she was like, oh, I like this guy, I'm just gonna kiss him right off the bat. Like no,
I know what I want.
Wait and make this a big issue.
I ain't shy.
Yeah, she's not shy. Yeah.
I take charge.
Yeah, man, it depends on people, man.
No, it really does. It really does.
I mean, the very first scene we had with her, she was already sleeping with him.
Yeah, she
like
had,
on the floor.
She had yogurt on her
naked.
face. Yeah, remember that, David?
I keep bringing up the
scene you won't shut up about.
Because it's funny. It's yogurt.
Yogurt on her face. Anyways.
It's funny because he said it in the beginning of the episode, too. Yeah. Of this episode. Because he was sleeping in the same room.
He was just like sleeping on top of him, and I'm like, dude, his lower half has lost all circulation.
I don't know how comfortable sleeping like that would be. Anyways, we move on. That's we make our live. We move on to our next anime, Sonny Boy, episode 4.
All right.
Oh man,
this episode was kind of
this episode was
not for me.
A lot of monkey business.
A lot of monkey business.
I had to look this episode up because I understood it. I actually looked it up before I watched it because there was a thread on Mal talking about like what it's about. Apparently, from what I can gather, the show, like, it's not really about the story at all. It has like a separate theme every episode. So like the first theme was like authority, the second theme was like about trading and selling and fairness and and exchange and stuff like that. The third episode was about capitalism, and this episode was about like
monkeys. I mean, not
this
monkeys.
episode. No, from what I gathered, this episode was about like talent doesn't mean everything, and rules, you know, are supposed to be enforced, and how like you can't bend the rules just because you're good at something. You know, and that's referenced the whole time because of how Nagara, our main boy, how he can like he has the best power in the whole show. Basically, he can change worlds, but he can't control it.
Yeah.
So it's like, even though he has the talent for it, talent doesn't propel everything. You need hard work to get there. And the same thing with the, you know, the metaphor with the blue monkey throwing the pitches and stuff like that. Like he had all the talent in the world, but then he missed his last pitch, and they were talking about like how the world bent. Like how could he possibly miss that last pitch? Like he's the best. And then they beat the umpire because they were like it wasn't even about baseball anymore. It was just about the image that they set up for this prodigy.
The rules of the stadium.
So like it was a really deep episode, and it was presented really weirdly. Like I agree with you guys, like monkeys, baseball, like what's going on here? But like I enjoyed it. I thought it was really good, and
I still
sometimes
like it.
It was like he said. It was kind of hard, so he had to look it up.
No, yeah.
That's the thing.
It was, and I was just about to say that. Sometimes I look up things beforehand because it's very interesting way to like look at something, and it makes sense when you understand it, but like it's kind of like when you look it up, it kind of clicks. It's like, oh, that's what it was.
Yeah.
But if you're just watching it blind, then I could totally understand me being like, what the hell? Like there's some things that you could get like about the umpire and the rules, and about how like he was talking about how the world shifted, and about like how like that stuff was just very clearly like they didn't believe that he could lose. Like they thought he was too good for the game, and they really, when you want something so bad, you're gonna adjust to make it happen. You know, like if you're even a little bit off, you're just gonna like round up.
Yeah,
and be like, oh, I did that instead, or so it's someone else's fault. You know,
because to tell you the truth, from the MC, how I saw this episode is pretty much is that, the MC got like, once he jumped off the thing, he hit something, but he teleported in a way where everyone saw when we were in a different section, and then it went back to the thing, and it was like, he has this power.
Yeah, we could go back home.
Yeah, we could go back home. So then they do the. This is how I'm explaining the show, that episode in particular. So then the guy, the one that
challenged him.
Yeah, challenged him. He's like, hey, let me if you win,
I'll give you the flashlight.
But if I win, you gotta keep doing, get us back home, pretty much, because you could do it. You could literally do it. So I want you to do it.
It was because also he wanted to go home so badly, because a lot of people don't want to go home. They're kind of okay with staying there, like Nagara is and them and stuff like that. I
feel like it might get worse.
The reason why he wanted to go home so badly was because in this world he's nothing special, but back home he's like big. He's like top shit back home, right? He's like a prodigy, and he has college offers and stuff. And Cap says something really important. Like after a while, he said baseball stopped being fun because you were worrying about scholarships and you were worrying about, you know, being the best and everything, and it stopped being fun. Like
the big dude.
And that's
the
guy with the baseball cap. And I related to that because I've done things like I've played, you know, video games, and I've wanted to be the very best in something, and after a while of failing, it just stops being fun, and you're like, what made this fun in the first place? When you're not like the best.
I think it's part of like, you know, like how life is like, because you know you love a sport, right?
Yeah, like he particularly said in the end, like, I suck at the sport, but I still love it. I still love it.
I love the sport.
Yeah,
I know I'm not
he's like,
good.
I shouldn't play it because I suck at it, but I love it so much.
Yeah. And like I only do this so I could get into college and get a free ride, basically. And a lot of people do that, and that's perfectly fine. You know, you don't have to be the best. You don't have, but like it just sucks that you know you're not. But like this is the only way to get to the real goal that you want, like have a successful career or like get into college. And that's just the tough reality of it. It's just accepting that. And
But then you have people like Ace, which was the baseball guy who challenged him, and he was like,
God's gift, apparently.
he's like, I'm a prodigy, you know,
Yeah.
everything came easy to him. So he was like, take me back to where everything's easy. He didn't want to deal with hardship that was on this island.
But
because he never dealt with hardship in his life.
But but to continue where I was at, so basically, he lost the baseball thing. I was like, damn, this guy cannot hit one ball at all. So
It's not his fault though.
I know. So he ends up losing, and then he tried so hard to like flash them back to the
world,
the real world. And it's like, come on, do it, man. I know you can do it. Keep going.
It's like it's like how Josh said with like the whole metaphor, like even though you try, you have the talent.
No, but I'm just saying.
Oh,
I'm
in
saying
your
from
head.
how
Oh,
I
okay.
viewed the episode. I was like, okay, dude, calm down, man. He can't. Like from me visually seeing it, I don't think he could do it.
Yeah.
Like he's not at that level yet. He barely knows.
He
about
knows
his
that he
thing.
has it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So calm down, bro.
And that like we were saying, me and David were not David, Omar were saying, we're like, he has the talent to do it, but he can't do it right now because he hasn't practiced it. He barely knows it exists, right?
Yeah.
So like he might have the raw talent for it, but in the end, if you don't work on that talent, then it's not gonna be anything. Like you're just baseline good at something.
All right.
Away.
There's three things that caught me
Caught you off guard?
Yes. Well, two things. Was the whole like the girl knowing that like let him go, or like look
push
at
him.
Yeah.
Cause she said it. I think she said it last episode. Like he has the potential. Like he has a power that.
But how did she know that hitting that thing would
like him like triggering it?
She
Yeah,
did.
true.
I don't think she did. She just wants. I think her whole being there is just to try and get him to get over his shell and be confident, because he's so unconfident in himself.
Yeah.
She knows that he has a special power to find these other worlds wherever he goes. So she probably thought if he jumps in here, no matter what happens, he's gonna find another world.
Yeah, because that was scary, because he was literally gonna land on like a big
rock.
Big rock. I was like,
And-
whoa.
And it fits her character because she's the transfer student. She's the adventurous one, you know.
Yeah, and I always find that this really cool symbolism for how like she's an outsider is she always wears a different colored shirt.
Yeah,
Like, her shirt's
she's
blue
the
compared
most-
to everyone else's
She's,
white.
she's the most colorful one of the whole cast. Like
Yeah, so
everyone's-
that kind of resembles her like being an outcast, anti-authority, you know, being just like her own spirit, free will type of thing.
And then
Doing things.
And then at the end, that's the one where like I'm still thinking this is all an experiment. That I think. Who
and
knows?
It kind of goes more into that with
Yeah.
the whole professor coming in.
Professor coming
Yeah,
in.
the
Like she
teacher
knows.
coming in. Yeah, I don't know what that's about.
Because she knows. Because she literally says, "Oh, it's time not for you guys to have fun no more."
Yeah,
You know?
it's all right. That's enough fun time.
Yeah, there
it's
you
time
go.
to get serious.
Yeah, it's time.
Time to do what we came here for.
So,
Really interesting. Like,
No,
I'm
yeah.
looking forward to the next episode now with that new revelation.
Just proving like how very in depth of this anime is, and how like, we could have all these theories. We could have like these depth talks. It's pretty impressive. And all
Yeah, this anime, the story is like really it doesn't really even have a story, but the whole like symbolism and themes and everything with everything they talk about is what drives the show for me. And it's definitely a thinking show. You gotta think.
No, yeah, most definitely.
It's one of those where you question, I guess, everything.
Yeah, which is a good thing
for every episode, I guess.
Which is a good thing.
Every scene means something. Like it's one of those shows where every frame, every piece of dialogue is important, and you have to really pay attention to put the pieces together about what's going on.
And hopefully, you know, in the end, it pays off all this, and we're.
Who knows if they all want to leave or all want to stay?
Yeah,
I feel like there might be a we shouldn't leave, shouldn't leave kind of.
I think that's
argument
the best thing about the show.
I mean,
all these
every
questions.
episode we see they've established more and more of a like a country almost. Like they're paying for. They've got their own payment system. They've got their own hub. They got their own housing now. They're building houses and stuff.
They're probably gonna question themselves like, should we leave? You know?
Yeah.
But
Like,
who knows? But
Lord
who
of the
knows?
Flies, bro.
we've
Lord of the Flies.
established ourselves here. Why would we leave and go back home now? To be honest.
But we'll see next episode on.
Nah,
you
yeah,
know,
we will
the
see
whole
next.
teacher
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, the whole teacher coming in changes the whole game.
Yeah.
So we will see what happens with that. We could go on talking about this show. But with that, we move on to our next anime. We have My Next Life as a Villainess, All Routes Lead to Doom, Axe, episode 6. And if you liked last week's episode of, reminiscing of our old characters, well, you'll love this episode.
Because it's the girls this
It's
time.
the girls reminiscing of,
Piss up one.
oh yes,
Yeah.
Mary.
Yeah.
Mary, she doesn't. Oh no, Maria.
Yeah, she's just sitting there being like, oh,
Oh,
cool.
cool. You guys
Cool.
did that.
Cool, dude. That's sick, man.
I wish I was
I wish
there.
I wish I knew you guys back then.
But yeah, we get to see all the girls reminisce of.
Pretty much what we've seen before. Some seen before. Others were
Yeah.
different. The whole when they went to the creepy forest was new, I guess.
Yeah. Of them trying to find ghosts.
Oh no, it's a. We know that Alan is pretty much a scaredy cat.
Yes. He's
He's
a
a
big
scaredy cat,
Big
but
scaredy
he's
cat.
too much of a sun to
to admit that.
Yeah.
to admit that. He's a tsundere, dude.
The no tsundere, bro. And yeah, it was just a fun episode, honestly. Just reminiscing, them having a good time.
It
in
was
the
funny.
cabin.
And before that, the whole adventure to the summer thing was Giorno and Katharina just trying to go on their own.
Oh yeah.
But everyone just chipped in.
Oh, I know that happens all the time.
It's actually starting to really annoy me. Like, I just want to see like an actual relationship now. But
don't-
just, he literally kissed her
Yeah.
at this point,
Mhm.
and she's like, I can't handle it. I'm like, what?
Don't worry,
What do you
man.
mean?
Giorno's with you, man. Giorno's
Like
like
I can't handle it anymore. I'm at the point where I'm like, dude, you need to just get another woman. Just leave her, dude. Get another woman, man. Everyone needs to just split up. Let her do
Yeah, I
her
was gonna
thing.
say you can say that for everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is just fine.
Let her go. Let her go farm or whatever she wants to do, like a heck.
Yeah, I mean, she still has that young mindset. Like, oh my god, this is happening. What do I do?
well, cause I forgot. It's been a while since the first season, but wasn't she in high school?
No, she
like
was in
there-
middle school.
middle school, right?
Or beginning of high
No,
school.
she was
freshman.
in high school.
Yeah.
She was in
Freshman.
high school.
Yeah, so and she's playing basically a visual novel where
Yeah.
she's trying to fall in love with one of these prints.
Yeah, but then she like pretends not to, like, I don't know, man. The harem element in the show just got out of control, like way out of control. And I don't watch a lot of harems.
It's because she made it that way, man.
and,
Technically.
like,
Yeah, so she wouldn't die.
Yeah.
and like I don't know. I'm not big on this show, guys. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah,
But-
at this point, you just pick one. Damn it.
Yeah, I'm literally like that. Like at some point, like the part that really annoyed me was that part where she was with the guy who kidnapped her, and he literally gave her a hickey, and she's like, "Did a bug?" And I'm like, "Shut up, shut up. You're dumb. You're stupid.
That's just
You're
the-
stupid."
That's just the innocent mindset that Katarina has, I guess.
Yeah.
no, she's a dumbass. Like she's literally just thick in the head, man. I can't say anything else. She's just idiot. Baka.
Yeah,
Bakarina.
she is, man. She is. I agree with you 100%. But I think that's what it kind of keeps her safe. You know, she's an idiot. She doesn't fall in love with anyone, and that's what keeps her safe. Not later.
I know that's the whole point of the show, and that's why people like her. But I'm just saying, in my personal thing, I don't like it. I find the show really annoying because of that aspect, man. Really annoying,
No,
man.
I get you.
In general, I think my favorite character is Maria.
Maria, the good girl,
Yeah, I like her.
the one that was supposed to get with the prince,
Yes.
but no, she wants to get with Katarina.
Oh man, this is a bisexual disaster, man.
No, most definitely. And
That was pretty much it.
yeah, it was just reminiscing, having a good time in the cabin. Yeah, it was literally kind of like last week's.
Pretty much.
And with that, we move on to our next anime. I had to give a for more information. I said last week that we were not getting My Hero episode. It is this week. We're not getting a new My Hero episode. We missed last week. I apologize. My mistakes. So we are reviewing My Hero Academia season 5 episode 18, and this is literally the continuation of the family with Endeavor.
Ooh.
And what an episode, man!
An episode.
I'm glad we did save it though. With
I have a lot of feelings about My Hero Academia, and a lot of them are good, but this second half of the season, it's actually good. Like I'm not even. I've said that pretty much every episode, and I'm just thinking like it's gonna get bad again. But damn it, this second half of the season has been really good so far, and I'm like starting to like My Hero, and it's concerning me.
It's amazing how Endeavor has evolved and changed.
Yeah,
and he's the best character in the show, easy at this point.
Yeah,
I'm not even kidding. Like Endeavor's literally the best character in the show.
Because he so much how much he changed. Like I remember I used to hate him in the beginning of the show. Like, oh look, is this mean guy that's always second place and stuff.
Yeah,
trying to beat All Might.
Yeah, because he hated All Might and he hated his son and he beat his wife and it was he's just a horrible person.
But now with this season, you sees how Endeavor has changed of him now being the number 1 hero, and how he has time to reflect on how messed up he was.
He really was
as a dad.
I love the growth he has, even to the point where he's like, I'm gonna buy another house so that because I can't atone for what I did.
I
like,
felt
that was really heavy
points,
because he's like, I'm sure he'd love to, he talks about his dream where everyone's smiling and laughing at the table, but he's never there. And I feel that, man, because it's like
deep,
he's the cause of everything, and everyone would be happy if he went away. There. So he's like, I'll just go away then.
And then with the brother too, the white hair brother.
Oh, Natsu.
Yeah, he was like, he told him like, oh, if it's fine if you don't care care about me, care of me, but do this for the family, continue with them, don't bring the, I guess I'll be fine, just continue. I'm like,
the whole Natsu, like him being a hostage, was pretty powerful, especially like once Endeavor got to rescue him, and just seeing both.
Endeavor, he doesn't go to rescue him because he doesn't think he deserves it, I guess, to rescue him, because he sees the like hatred his son has in his eyes and stuff, and it's so heavy.
Yeah, man. The one thought I had in my head maybe is that maybe he tried to save the other son.
Like it was the same scenario?
Same scenario, and he just froze. And he couldn't save the first son, I guess.
Yeah,
Toya.
So maybe it had the same effect here, and he ended up just pausing.
He froze again.
Froze again.
But luckily,
the boys came in.
They're
actually doing stuff now.
Man, they did work.
Yeah, they did work now, and I was glad. I'm like, damn, this time you guys aren't, putting the side.
Yo, okay, the real goal is that driver.
That
though, right?
driver, right? He was drifting on the freeway. Yeah, man.
Bro, that driver was pretty clutch.
And when he popped out the suitcases, that was awesome.
That was hot.
So it was interesting. It was an interesting episode.
It was just great how each of them had their shine, had their moment. Like Deku saving the people that shot up in the air, Todoroki again.
From what they learned.
Yeah, from what they learned. Yeah.
These 3 episodes where they learn
from
Endeavor. They're not gonna know the moment when they push it, but when they push it, they push it.
Yeah, man.
When it matters.
Yeah, when it matters the most. When it becomes instinct. And damn, man, this episode was great, man. It was a great episode. And I just
they had good animation for this.
No, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Especially when Bakugo like zooms in there like to save the oldest brother.
Yeah,
Natsu. Yeah.
And I'm so like concerned at why My Hero's good now. Like I'm really concerned about it. Like it's kind of blows my mind. I'm watching these episodes like I like this.
No, yeah.
Like, I like this. And after watching I haven't felt that at all in any season, but I'm like, dude, this is good.
Hey, maybe
it's really good.
Maybe because it's not centered to Deku as much.
Oh,
Yeah, you know what? Actually,
I
get
think-
rid of Deku.
yeah,
Make him kill him off.
No, it's fine how he's like right now. You know, he's not the center of the
I
attention.
like how he's there, but like we need more interesting characters because his character is just like seriously, it's just like I want to be a hero.
I want to be the
and
best.
That's it.
The shonen.
He needs to learn. He's not learning. He's just learning from his experiences, but he's not learning everything around him.
Yeah, and it shows when he's learning from Endeavor, like just
Yeah.
like, hey, yo, go instinct, bro. Like I need you to.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
we need more complex characters like Endeavor to come up more often in the show. Characters that are like not just good or bad, that are like
Yeah, like
they've
Hawk.
done bad things but they're still good and they're trying to atone, or like they're you know, they're a bad guy but they're like they have thoughts of they're not like, you know, they're a bad guy but they're in a bad situation, you feel bad for them and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like it's not just we need more complexity in the
No,
show.
no,
You
yeah,
know,
yeah.
Endeavor is great
More
as a complex character.
They need to develop the characters more for us to see Deku evolve as well. You get me?
Yeah, because like you know
Yeah.
the whole thing is like how Deku became the greatest hero, right? But like like you get we've been following him so much that it's a breath of fresh air when we follow someone different than Deku. So
Yeah,
like,
where Deku can learn from.
yeah, which we're still learning about Deku, but it's like it's not the main point. You know, it's like we get to learn Endeavor, his struggles, and obviously with Todoroki and how the whole family's been affected. So yeah, this is awesome, spectacular. And this week we didn't have no My Hero, but you know we made it up with this week.
Yeah. So, well, I don't. For like the whole series in general, I'm like, there's good episodes, there's bad episodes, there's good episodes. Some arcs are bad.
Yeah,
I mean,
like I feel like the first half of the season was just trash. It was awful, and but then the second half is like really good. So like I don't even know, man.
Yeah,
There's
My Hero.
I'm with David. There's just good episodes, bad episodes all over the place in the show. It's really not inconsistent.
Yeah. But so far, how it is right now, it's doing well.
It's doing great.
It's very good. Yeah,
It's
I
doing
agree.
fantastic. Yeah, I'm in the same boat with you guys. Like, it has its hits and misses, but when it hits good. So,
Oh yeah.
and with that, we move on to our next anime. We have Tokyo Revengers, episode 18, and that. Oh, what do you think of that surprise cliffhanger, Josh, of last week?
Yeah. It was, yeah.
Yeah. All right.
I
Cool.
don't even remember it, to be honest.
Oh, with
What was it again?
Valhalla's leader ended up being Mikey.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That yeah. And then seeing Mikey like murder Kazutora. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a shock. But it looks like in this episode that
It's funny because he
our
changes.
boy isn't gonna be able to stop the fight from happening.
No.
He changes like a tiny thing. I was kind of upset. I was like, Takemichi, come on, say something, man. Kind of
Yeah.
change their opinions right now. It feels like we're still hitting that route, but somewhat changed a bit.
It has a different motive.
Yeah.
Yeah,
For
it's because you know Naoto thought about it and was like, oh, if you saved Baji, then Kazutora doesn't die. Like he figured out the whole like chain reaction, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, because obviously if Baji gets killed from Kazutora, then that's gonna
Yeah.
amplify Mikey.
Then Mikey's gonna kill
Oh,
Kazutora
yes,
because
yes.
Baji's dead and Mikey really likes Baji.
Yeah, because he's the original OG member.
Yeah.
So
Just seeing that scene where he's welling at him, I'm like, whoa.
hey, man, well deserved, man. What the hell, bro?
He deserved it, but
yeah, he
it's-
killed his
it's
brother,
freaking-
man.
I know, man, but Mikey don't. Mikey
Yeah, I
don't
know.
kill.
We're not supposed to kill.
Because he's falling into Kiseki's trap, man.
know.
Yeah.
But
He
damn it,
wants them to
man.
have discourse.
Yeah. Screw that glasses, dude, man.
I know, bro, but it's like how Draken said in the beginning, man. Do you blame Mikey for doing that? I don't, man. I will kill him too if someone killed my brother like that.
But they didn't know.
I'd kill Kiseki, dude. I'd murder him. I'd straight up beat his face into a pulp, and then so his brain fragments are coming out. That's what I do to Kiseki, dude. Hate that guy.
We'll talk about that for next episode.
Hate that guy.
Shit. I have this issue with the next.
and that's not what we're talking about.
Yeah.
But yeah, Kiseki being the mastermind, but they don't know that. They don't know that yet. Obviously, Takemichi knows, and that's why he.
Hey, if I was in Takemichi's shoes, I'd be like, crying every single day of my life.
He does.
I'd be
does
like
probably.
crying, dude. There was one really cute scene though when he went back into
talking about
time
Hina?
with Hina.
Ah, yes.
That was so cute, and especially because we know that she's like committed for life to him, and he knows that now too. Like everything just has more meaning.
Yeah.
I'm still confused on the whole. What was his reason? He
left her, right?
Left her. I was like,
Oh, I know.
I'm sure we'll find that out soon. Like
I need it.
I'm sure we'll find some information about that.
I need it.
That's future Tokyo Revengers time,
Yeah.
bro. Right now we need to focus on this Halloween
Oh
fight.
yeah, Halloween. Yeah, Halloween fight. Yep.
These damn Valhalla kids, bro. Not playing by the rules.
Yeah, so we'll see what happens, and I guess somewhat have changed where Mikey doesn't end up,
Yeah, killing Kaseki. I mean, Kazutoro.
Baki.
No. Oh, save Baki.
Save Baki, pretty
Yeah.
much, because he changed
Baji.
Yeah, Baji.
Baji, my bad.
Yeah.
Because he literally says no. Before he was just doing it for the fight, but now he said that.
Yeah, that's the
He
main
wants
goal.
to bring Baji back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so that changed a bit.
And that's their goal. Like,
Yeah.
Even before the fight, they was like, yeah, that's our rule if we're gonna do
Yeah.
this.
And then he told, of course, he told him too, like, hey, don't die.
Yeah.
Whatever you do, don't
Yeah.
die.
He pulled the Kogi. I was like, don't die.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they get to the fight arena, and the guy's like,
Oh.
okay, so we have some conditions here, and then Kazutora just like beats the crap out of him.
I know,
And I'm
bro.
like, dude,
Like
what's happening?
like he's supposed to look tough, and then he just got 2-hit combo.
Damn,
Dude, he
bro.
combo, dude. And then none of his guys backed him up. Like,
I
dude,
know,
it
right?
should have been a brawl.
But yes, we will see this epic fight, and all the gang leaders gonna
We'll see the aftermath.
the aftermath.
what happens.
Hopefully, Baji doesn't die. Kazutoro just gets beat up a bit,
Yeah.
palmed in the face.
And we change history.
Change history. Hopefully, Takemichi does not Takemichi. Mikey does not become leader of Valhalla.
Yeah, because that's the main goal. Try to save Mikey. Technically, just try to save Mikey.
Yep. Save Mikey.
Basically, yeah.
Save Baji.
Now.
Save everybody. For the love of God.
Save everybody. Save Hina. Save
Save the world.
Baji. Save Mikey. Save Draken.
Yeah.
Save
We got a lot of saving.
Save Akun. Save everybody.
Save himself from insanity.
So next week has
Kill Kaseki.
yes, kill Kaseki for the love of God, and a lot's at stakes for next week. So we will see
Yeah.
Tokyo Revengers if it will bring in the revenge.
Fun
And
show.
with that, we move on to our next anime, which I don't want to, but we have to. To Your Eternity, episode 16, and I
Oh,
know.
no.
Yes,
Oh,
I know.
man.
David has a lot to say.
I have anger.
Yo,
That
most
that
definitely.
those last minutes of the show just were destroying me
It was,
in the inside.
it was hard to watch.
Oh yeah. Woo.
It was painful, but
Now the realization of what happened, and I'm like, oh no, we actually see this.
We see the whole thing, and
no.
she gets beheaded.
Oh no.
Oh,
yes. If you don't know what we're talking about,
Yeah, we pushed-
Piron getting how Fushi even got her.
our main villain
Yes.
murdered Perona, straight up, cut her head off.
Yes. That was,
Yeah. She was
And
sick.
then
was
but
sick,
first she
man.
taunted her.
Yeah, she was
and talked
sick,
about
bro.
March.
Oh.
Like, what
Yeah.
kind of sick psychopath are you?
Yep. It's
And
just-
then the whole thing is like, oh, should I cut her in the stomach? I was like, oh my.
yeah.
Ugh.
He's such a psychopath.
Yes. And then when the fight came in, I was like, I'm going with you, Fuji, in there, man. I'm gonna just kill her, man.
and it's just.
And then she just beats him up.
Yes, because it shows Fushi like he didn't want to go that route.
But he went that route.
No, he did, and it's well
He tried to kill her.
But she obviously is very skilled, man. She knew obviously reading.
She knew to
Fushi,
sedate him instead of try to kill him.
Yeah.
knowing Fushi's transformation.
And
so-
now, if you guys watch till the very end after the credits, you'll see is the next episode gets a little funky. So look forward to that.
Oh, I did
I
not
won't
see-
spoil anything.
Yeah,
No,
I don't want to know. Honestly, that ending just scarred me. And
you don't want to know. You don't even want to know, dude.
I
You don't
don't.
even want to watch next episode, man.
I say it every week, bro. I'm always excited, but also scared to see the next episode.
But I went too ahead of myself. So
that was the main
the main
reveal. But yes, obviously in the beginning we see the aftermath, the after party basically of Fushi opening up to the group.
Yeah.
And how
And we get to see the backstory of the girl.
yeah, each
as well.
member, like the chair girl. And then,
Yeah.
Oh, we got some closure in some way too, because I really felt glad and sad at the same time when Fuji finally makes it to the top with March.
Oh, you're talking about when you watch Jima?
Yeah.
That was I almost cried, man. It was like I don't know. It always gets to me when we reunite with characters.
Yeah.
Especially with how Jima reacted. I was like, oh, damn it. It's just, especially when he flew as a mole. That was so cute.
I love how he uses his abilities now to do things like he uses his mole ability to get into the cell and everything, and then he transforms back into himself, and then he uses the mole to get out of there. And
it's cute, and it shows how Fushi has grown to use his abilities and how comfortable he is.
And I also noticed that he doesn't use Gugu a lot. I don't know if that was just because Gugu's not practical, or if he just has more respect for him than the other. You know, he uses a lot of the animals more so than the actual humans.
Because I think he more respects them, and he doesn't want to constantly be their shadow.
In
a way.
I thought not see get hurt. Like obviously when we saw Gugu get stabbed.
No, well, like oh, I don't want to look like this person, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Like I feel like he has some hesitation because he transforms into a lot of animals. He uses the wolf a lot.
Yeah.
He uses he uses the mole a lot for small places and stuff like that.
That's why he
doesn't use he only uses March to climb, and he only uses Gugu to ever set things on fire if he needs to, and Perona to fight. That's it.
But Fuji, not Fuji, but our very first character had no name or anything, but he respected him so much that he took his
he let his legacy on because the first character, you know, he passed away.
He wanted to see the world
fighting. You know, he passed away trying to get to some place where she could go, so that's why he uses him, I think.
So that's why I think that's why he picks him, because he's he wanted to see the world. I'm gonna give him the world, in a way.
And we also got, I guess, kind of closure with Tarani, her backstory with her and her dad, with her father and everything, and how she was scarred by him like killing all those people and disowned him almost. Yeah, man.
And the thing with them ending up in the prison too. Yeah.
It was
what was your interpretation of that? Like, do you think he killed the mom, or? I do, and I'll say why, because he was going kind of crazy killing all those people.
That's what I said too.
And
I feel
that's what I thought. So I think he did kill the mom, and when she realized that he was, because she said my dad didn't win, even though he did. Yeah. Because she saw the psychotic side of him, and she was so scarred by that. She was looking in the bodies, thinking that it was that her father was in there. It's crazy.
I don't know. I have so many thoughts about that scene. Like it could go either way. Like either he got
framed.
Like she ended up just passing away. Maybe heart attack or something. Because at that time, who knows how they died.
Who knows?
Yeah.
But just like how the
but when they came to this island, I feel like that's when he started changing, because he started doing the arena thing. So imagine doing it constantly at that point. Just like that other show, once you do the murder, you can't stop, and that's when
he didn't do the arena.
Oh no,
constantly. He did it once, because if he did it constantly, and he either would have won or he would have died. So he only did it once.
Oh well, I mean like constantly seeing death around them, harms people in general. Just seeing someone die in front of you.
I guess, but I just think I'm with Omar. I think it was more just like he did it, but she never saw that side of him.
Yeah.
You think so?
You know? Yeah. And that's why I think.
That's why.
Well, it was just a bunch of thoughts coming in.
Your interpretation.
Anything. Like,
Yeah.
that's not my only thought. It could be other stuff too. It's like he switches on, switches off kind of thing. He might have killed her,
Yeah.
and then at the same time he went back to like, oh, his regular form.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
'cause-
like he has like a psychotic side that he
Yeah.
can't really control, you know, and he kills people.
Yeah.
Because I found it just really interesting when because she never really explains it. She just says my father wasn't the one who won, but it was clearly him. So I'm thinking like she is looking at like a completely different person almost
Yeah, like she doesn't know who
than
that man is.
right? And even when he comes and apologizes and he gets killed, she doesn't even turn around because she
Yeah.
doesn't believe it's him. She doesn't think it's her dad anymore.
Yeah. That's crazy, man.
Yeah,
Just saying
there's
that-
a lot of things that can
just
come
saying,
into play.
like her dad literally dies in front of her, and I mean, obviously,
She doesn't even turn around. She's kind of messed up, like her mindset. She doesn't.
But that's
You know,
the island.
I could totally understand living on that corrupted island.
Yeah,
yeah.
Why her mindset would be sad, but even when she took Fushi and Purin, like she didn't care at all.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's the thing with this island, man.
and corrupts
Like,
people.
and
Man.
of course, throughout like last 2 episodes, it is just natural to them. Like, oh look, this is how we live. This is, and Fushi's like, this is
Effed
horrible.
up.
Yeah.
This is
It
not
sucks,
cool.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like
not right.
I think the most important visual that we saw was the visual of like the 4 people hanging from like the beam, and they were just walking by like it's just normal.
Yeah,
and Fushi
it's
was like,
normal.
why do you have that there?
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, they did something bad.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
they
Like,
killed
what?
they killed multiple people.
Yeah.
Yeah. That just goes to show like where you grow up. It's just how your attitude and how your personality is affected.
Yeah.
Well, apparently, the girl, her thoughts were. You know what? Maybe I agree with you guys. Her perception of how the father was because she never experienced that
Yeah.
at all.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
by the time she was here already, she was already like, I don't know.
She's
Where's
used
my-
to it.
yeah,
she's
she-
just messed up in the brain, but she
Yeah,
just
like-
doesn't know it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I like the ending of that scene. Was like she wakes up after getting knocked out because
Oh,
of
that was
Fushi.
funny.
Yeah,
was-
not his
She
fault.
gave him the-
Not his fault.
That was
He
funny.
drugged everyone.
Yeah, not his fault.
Nice job, Fushi. He's like, oh crap.
Yeah, he didn't know it's not his fault, but you know.
I was expecting him to read the whole the book or trying to look into it more, but he
Yeah.
read a bit of it and then he just put it back.
Yeah, sweet of him.
Yeah, he just closed it. Yeah, he was
But-
like, no.
But like I was gonna say, like
Oh,
the
yeah.
ending of that scene of her saying like, "I'm sorry, I did that," like you know, and then and how it led to that because of
Oh yeah.
our demon lady,
Ugh.
our baddie, our freaking devil herself.
I wanted to die so badly.
He's not, dude. She ain't dying, dude.
Yeah, she's not going anywhere soon, and I know I say this I'm not gonna stop saying it. I'm excited, but I'm also scared to see what happens next week with the show. And with that, we have to move on to our final show, our hype show, I like to say, of Dragon Quest Dai, episode 43. And before we even start, I want to give a shout out to our subscriber. He told us ahead that it was going to be hype, and he did not disappoint. So thank you, man, for listening. We appreciate the heads up.
Yeah, this episode was really action packed, man. I was
Most
like,
definitely.
the battles are awesome.
Supreme Haller does not disappoint.
I always hate Hadler, like the Hadler beginning part where we like got to him, like we like missed him for a bit. I was like,
Yeah.
I don't miss him at all.
Not at all.
But once he came back, I was like, damn.
Damn.
You-
And he gave his soul to
Yeah.
defeat Dai.
Yeah.
And he
He was
doesn't.
like, I don't even care if I'm human anymore.
Yeah, he doesn't even care if he becomes a demon thing no more.
Or
He,
Darkling.
yeah, no more. He's like, nope.
Nope, I'm trying to beat Die.
Yeah, that I gave him respect for that and how he looks too. Now I'm like, damn,
Yo,
you
is-
look way
Is that
badass.
how you
now.
popped the sword, bro?
Yeah, he
That was
popped out-
hard.
yeah, he popped out the sword real cool, man. I was like,
Damn.
damn, that's the real sword.
Yeah, the sword of champions.
The sword of champions, yeah.
Jesus Christ, man. Just action packed, bro. Action packed glory. Seeing Die get whooped so badly, I was just like, damn.
I was upset for him, bro. I was like, no, come on, man. Pop, it's your fault. I was still
like,
blaming him.
literally,
in the
Die had a little moment of shining, of destroying the castle to this. Like, man, Die is not having a good time.
No, he's not. And I was still blaming Pop for everything.
Hey, man, but Pop saved them, bro.
Yeah, he saved him for bringing him into the trouble he did.
Oh man, oh Josh, what do you think, man? I didn't even ask you about last week's and tonight
and this week.
All fights are blending together, man. Like I can't even really tell what's what. I think last week was like, wasn't it Dai like destroying the thing, or was that the week
he was
before?
destroying the castle, and then
Mr. Vern.
Mr. Vern was fighting with
that was crazy when Dai destroyed the castle. That was crazy. That was unreal. But yeah, this week was, Hadler. He's a big boy now in the big boy fields. And I just feel like the show just like, whenever you think like, okay, Dai's the strongest, like he's got the strongest sword, it's like, actually no, I'm the strongest. And then like someone outdoes everyone, like everyone's just outdoing everyone was strongest. It's like, how much more can we go? How strong can we get? Are we gonna be blowing up planets like Dragon Ball?
Yes, damn it, yes we are.
Well, Hadler is for now.
Yeah, Hadler is for now. But they ended up in the draw.
Yeah.
When Dai pulled his trump card with how he beat his pops.
Yeah, when he did the power.
Yeah.
His Hail Mary shot.
Ended up working. Hey, but Hadler had a cool pose though at the end.
Oh yeah.
He looked cooler than Dai.
And he was like, I won, and then he just delayed death, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, but he still looked fine. He's taking a rest right now.
Yeah, they're in the water. They're breathing with the fishies.
Yeah. And Pop over here trying to save Dai down here.
Yeah. And then
Pop, dude, Pop needs to die again.
Oh man, don't say that, man.
Needs to learn his lessons.
Die again. He's annoying, man.
Yeah, I know. It's just, this is all his fault.
I can't wait to see Mom and Hyunko get together,
No,
man.
don't say that, man. How could you say that?
I can't wait to read the steaminess of that NTR.
Oh my god.
So what do you think of that scene when Hyunko and Mom were together?
Oh my god, that one scene.
One scene, man.
Shut up.
Oh man,
I hate you guys.
Dude, Hyunko's just so dreamy, man. Like,
yes, I know he's dreamy, but it's not Team Mom and Pop, bro.
He's a dreamboat, man. If I was Mom, I'd be like, Pop sucks. His voice, he's a little wimpy boy, man.
But he has spirit.
I want a strong man. And Hyunko's that, but he's gonna give me that strongness, dude. I'm a martial arts lady, okay? Pop is just a little baby boy. He does his little pew pew magic,
he has
okay?
soul.
That's not cool. I want to have a big man with a big sword.
Hey, and don't forget, he cheated this episode.
He did. He cheated.
He cheated.
He saved Dai. He had to.
He cheated.
Yeah,
he cheated in the fight.
Yeah, it was a 1v1,
He stepped
man.
in. It was
They didn't agree to that.
What do you mean, man?
Yeah, they did. The little goblin guy did.
Oh my god. Oh, but Pop's gonna
And
get
Kilvern.
it. Yeah, Pop's gonna get it, man, with that Reaper guy.
I don't know what he's gonna do, bro.
Yeah,
The Reaper's gonna just shred him.
I mean, he doesn't have his flute.
He's gonna die. He's gonna be like in 5 pieces.
So Pop has no magic right now.
That's true. He ran out
Yeah,
of
Pop
magic.
is screwed right now. He can't even zoom.
Yeah.
You know when I thought the lightning came down? I thought for a glimpse second, I thought Baron would show up.
Oh damn.
Save Dino.
Wouldn't that be epic if
That would
Baron's
be
like,
even
don't touch
more
my son, I'm
epic.
supposed to kill my son. He's like, I'm supposed to kill my own son.
Yeah,
And then he goes
maybe
and
next
beats
episode.
Handler.
Maybe.
That would, you know what? I picture that maybe next episode.
Maybe.
I do picture that.
I feel like
That's
someone,
something that would happen.
yes, I feel like someone was gonna show up. To
Yeah,
stop
because
all this.
I don't think it's pretty hard at this point to know who would fight Hadler at this point.
Yeah, exactly.
Because he has the powers of that monster, of
the Supreme Being.
sun. Yeah,
Supreme Being. So
that died.
So yeah, we'll see on next episode. Hype. Can't wait for next episode of Dragon Quest Dai. With that is the animes for this week, and we have one big news that we like to wrap it up with, and it's juicy of.
It kind of sucks that we don't have Ravi for this because
I know
he's more of a fan of than
of
us.
us, yes.
All of us.
But we have to cover it. JoJo Part 6 a live stream happened today, the day of this recording.
The title of it is JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Star Ocean. Star Ocean.
Yeah, review. And
reveal.
they revealed the key art, which looks fantastic. It looks lovely.
The voice actors
The
and voice actors and
Yes,
voice actors.
The voice actors, voice actresses that's gonna be in this this series. All the composers, music,
Most of them are coming back.
Most of them are coming back, so that's already in good hands if you're a big JoJo fan.
Of course, David
Production's
Productions
coming back, so a lot of returning, a lot of like, and hands of if you've been watching JoJo, it's in good hands. And we finally got a trailer. We finally got a teaser trailer of the part 6, and it looks fantastic.
Yeah. So far, I guess we're not too knowledgeable about part 6. We're just like, this is all news to us. But like, Robbie's like the most into it. So he read the manga, so he's
he
way
knows where it
ahead.
goes.
Yeah, he knows where it goes. But me and Omar are pretty much all new to this. All new to this.
This part.
This part.
And it's cool to see a female cast.
Yeah.
With Jolene and her her being in prison.
Being in Florida prison.
Florida prison.
We're in the U.S. this time.
See how that's gonna.
Hey yo.
And how the whole the arrow still comes into play. God damn it.
Yeah.
Damn arrow, bro.
Because that when I saw the button of it and the button, well the
beetle.
The beetle of it, I was like, oh, that's Jorno's beetle.
Yeah.
Amulet thingy.
That he used.
And then once it opened, I was like, oh.
Yeah.
Damn.
And then just seeing Jotaro back on the screen.
It was funny too in the trailer too, where Jotaro was there too. I was like, oh, you're in prison.
Oh, what a quinkadink, you know.
Just a reminder of what happened in part 3.
Yeah.
In the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Happens the same way, I think. Probably. I have a quick bet that's how it's gonna start. They're gonna start in prison.
No, most definitely.
Yeah.
I think so. And it kind of insinuates that of the beginning of the trailer.
For that trailer, yeah. Who knows if they stay completely in that trailer?
It felt like it, right?
You think so?
I feel like we're gonna be in the prison, female prison for a bit.
For a bit, maybe an arc or two. Who knows?
Yeah, we'll see. And
we saw the voice actress.
Everyone's excited to be part of JoJo because JoJo has a big legacy.
Yeah,
been around the 80s.
Of course, Jotaro
man coming back to rephrase his role.
I love how he looks on this part.
Really?
Yeah, for me, I think of course part 3, and then part 4. You know what? I think I like how he looks on part 6 more than part 4.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
What about you?
I gotta go classic part 3, man. I still love that shit.
well, no, part 3 is number 1 on me, but part 2.
If I were to rate it,
yeah.
Well, because I haven't seen part 6. I just
from the
yeah, just how it looks.
How it looks. Yeah.
I like part 4, man. I like part 4 a lot. It's like all white classic, and he looks cool. So I mean, JoJo always looks cool, right?
Yeah, he always looks cool, but
yada yada. But yeah, no, I've had part 3, part 4, and then part 6.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn, you really didn't like his getup?
No, I did. It's just so hard to like rank him for me personally.
Okay.
Maybe if I watch it more, I'll grow more attached to it.
All right.
Yeah.
I guess because it's really different colors on this outfit that really pops on this one, at least from
the first one's black,
yeah,
the second one's white, and this one's like purple, green.
Yeah. He kind of had the same colors as the daughter had,
Yeah, Jolene.
Yeah, Jolene. So that was kind of cool. It's kind of like a for now what I think of father daughter thing.
Like if we're comparing like father daughter drip, they all match.
The squad, right?
Yeah, her new squad.
This is gonna be a first. No, is it? No, never mind. I was gonna say they have a child in their group.
Yeah, a little kid.
Yeah.
Like they have 2 other males. Not you go to say all female group, right?
No. I was like, wait. Does Koichi? No, he's a high schooler.
Yeah, he's a high schooler.
No, but
he's just tiny.
Yeah. But no, like,
we don't know if the little dude's like
that's the thing. We don't know if it's a kid or not.
Yeah.
Who knows if it's a kid or not?
Does he get a creepy vibe in the trailer?
Oh, and he appears like all like at the
like
cell.
A ghost?
Yeah, by the cell where Jolene was at. Yeah.
Yeah, a little creepy.
I thought he was a stand for a second, and I saw.
What?
No, for a second.
Okay.
I was not entirely sure because the scenes were passing so quick.
No, yeah. Which is good.
Yeah.
It doesn't show off much, but it shows just enough to keep us entertained. No release date, not yet, but I have a high guess next year.
And Josh, right here is he doesn't know JoJo.
Yeah, he's not real knowledge, so
he just knows the memes.
I've never seen it in my life, which is kind of crazy as an anime fan, but I just never was like, it was always there, and I always saw it, and I was like,
don't worry, man.
Not today.
It was the same way for me too. I joined in JoJo like a little bit far, cause I was like, oh look, these poses look dumb. These characters, what are they doing?
Very flamboyant.
Yeah. And then when I started seeing the show, I was really entertained, even though it's not like. Most of the time it's mostly talking, but it's entertaining hearing the conversations they had.
I think especially in part 4, the dialogue is like super intense.
Yeah,
like you didn't even care about the fighting.
Yeah, it's not like fighting wise, like not up, like you're not focused on the fighting, more on how it's like playing chess.
No, yeah, most definitely, especially like in the beginning not really, but then like later on through the show it builds to that.
Yeah,
especially when the stands are included.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Especially that, because you're like, oh, what's their next move?
Yeah. Exactly.
What am I gonna do? Should I stop this? Should I continue? And that's what makes the show more like entertaining wise, from, at least from my point of view.
Yeah, because I know JoJo can be kind of intimidating for like beginners of like watching anime. Because I was the same way. I was like, oh, like David was like, oh, these flamboyant boys. I'm not gonna watch this. But yeah. It's a good watch. I highly recommend it.
Yeah, watch JoJo if you guys can.
Yeah,
whoever's
watch
listening.
JoJo's.
So I guess start with part 1.
Yeah,
and go on.
You have to. All right, and with that wraps up our news, and that wraps up for the show this week. If you made it this far, thank you. We really appreciate it. It means a lot to us. You made it this far, and. Like always, don't forget, like, comment, and subscribe, and share if you think we're awesome and cool. And with that, my name is Omar.
And this is David.
And this is Josh.
And we will see you guys next time. Bye-bye, guys.
Bye.
See ya.